can never date a man that don't open doors. Like, what's up, boo things? If you're new, welcome back, boo things. I'm Nicole, also known as Kollie Kole. If you stumbled across and you enjoy the vibe, subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, break bread, chit chat in the comment section. Follow me on all my other social medias. Boo things, new day, new week, new vlog. I'm gonna get out. I gotta go to work the next couple days, but I also needed to meal prep. So while I was in the kitchen, you know how I do, talking to these people in my head, I was like, let me talk to y'all, because I asked y'all to ask me some questions a couple videos back, and some people actually posted some questions in the comment section, and I did the same thing on my Instagram, and people actually sent some questions. So if you're trying to hang out, spend a little time with me, get yourself a drink, and let's talk. If you need to meal prep, if you need to make dinner, if you need to make lunch, get up and do this right now, because it's gonna be a quick video. You can get up and get your life together while talking to me at the same time. Act like we on FaceTime. Work with me, okay? Just for reference, like I said, I'm working the next couple days. I'm working with what I got, because y'all know I'm not going to the grocery store. And I couldn't figure out what it was I wanted to eat, so I just put some chicken legs in the oven. I'm probably gonna end up sauteing some spinach, probably making some rice, and then I think I'm gonna put a little cucumber, tomato salad situation together, and then I need to cut up my fruits. So let's get started, because I'm not trying to be in here all night. I need to sit on my couch and do a whole bunch of nothing before I go to bed. All right, the first thing I'm gonna talk about, and try not to cut my finger off at the same time, is dating while 30. Now this was just something recommended by some of the girls, and then as I done talked about before on my channel, some of the men have asked. Dating in your 30s, damn near about to be 40. Dating in my 30s for me has been way harder than dating in my 20s, and I feel like that's probably because I'm more aware of what it is that I do want. I'm more aware of what it is I don't want, what it is I can compromise with. And I feel like dating in your 30s it's hard, because 9 times out of 10, both parties that are actually truly interested in meeting someone and dating with the intent to be in a relationship, if it works out, are few and far between. So you end up wasting a lot of time with people who don't have the same intention as you, whether they tell you up front or they don't tell you up front. And then everybody has their own little quirks. So I know for me, I've lived by myself so long, I know it's certain little things that I'm so used to with living by myself. It scares me, the thought of actually finding somebody and the shit actually working out, because I'm so comfortable with this peaceful space that I have made for myself. Fear is not going to prevent me from dating. Y'all already know y'all battery went dead. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. I feel like a part of dating and finding your actual soulmate is to physically date. Don't meet one person, latch on to that person, and feel like this is your end all be all. I feel like if you're single, it's healthy. It's healthy to go out on dates with different people, get to know them, and in the course of getting to know them, you can also learn a lot about yourself. And then, you know, if you meet your perfect person, then of course you go ahead, you take yourself off the market and you be exclusive with that person. But I don't feel like it's healthy to limit yourself to one person if you have multiple prospects and you're going about it in whatever way that you feel like is the right way in order to date somebody, in order to get to know them and decide if that person is good for you or not. I also have things, dating in my 30s has taught me that there are some things that I just are like non-negotiable for me. I can never date a man that don't open doors. Like, first date, first meet and greet, if you're not opening the doors, and I mean like all of the doors, the front door, the back door, the car door, all of the doors, if you just don't have the natural instinct to open doors for me. That's one of them things. I'm not gonna call it a red flag, but that's one of them things I'm gonna be like, And then if we go out on another day, if it's something that you just don't do, dating in my 30s has taught me that I got a chop down list, whatever you want to call it. Red flag list, whatever it is. Yes, I do have one. I will not be sharing it with YouTube because there are some people that watch this YouTube that show up in my DM. So I don't feel like I need to give the blueprint, because if I actually meet someone, I want him to be his authentic self. All right, that brings me to the next topic. More than one person in my DM has asked, how can you get at me? Men, mind you. Honestly, it scares me to attempt to try and meet any men that follow my YouTube but want to date me. And I've given this some thought. I don't feel like it's safe. So nobody that follows my Instagram will I be messaging back with the intent to get to know them personally. And I know some of y'all are like, what's the difference if a random person was sliding in your DM? That's just it. It's a random person. That person is not watching I guess you could say they're watching my social media, because if they slide into my DM, then they're watching my social media. But I feel like if it's a man and he's watching my YouTube, it's just a little creepy to me. It doesn't sit well within my soul, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. But yes, but no, there is no way. I can't do it. I don't feel like it's safe. It don't sit right in my soul. And if it don't sit right in my soul, that's it, that's all. Not trying to offend nobody. Somebody said, talk about how do you protect your peace? Oh, child. Sometimes it's really hard because the devil be trying me. But I feel like my self-care routines, I do it for myself, but I also do it for y'all because it's reminders for you to set some time aside and do it for yourself. It's actually very relaxing for me. I feel like it's time that I personally take my self-care routines. It's time that I specifically set aside and dedicate it to myself. I pamper myself. I do all of the things that I want to do for myself, which allows me to relax my brain. Stop talking to all them people in my head. They lay down, they take a nap. They ain't in their little bumper cars, messing up stuff. And I get to relax. And then I feel like when I do that, if there's anything that's going on in my life that I've been battling with, it allows me to come back with like a fresh perspective of things. Also, protecting my peace consists of not even a pamper routine of any sort, but not talking to nobody. Like, there's plenty of times that I don't talk to my friends, I don't talk to my brother, I don't talk to my mama, I don't talk to nobody, because that's protecting my peace, because I just need to sit and not talk to nobody. I don't want to be around anybody, and it is nothing personal. It's just that's my time for me to decompress in order to keep my sane mind. All right, somebody else asked about the lives. I have told y'all in the last couple videos, so we're gonna get on these lives, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do it today. Oh Lord, it's 6:25. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna set up a poll, and we're gonna pick a day and a time to do the live, so that way everybody will know about it. It won't be no surprise, and then I won't be upsetting in my feelings because did nobody show up. If we have a good turnout, y'all like it, y'all enjoy it, then we'll work at trying to have one like at least once a month. It's something that I want to try to commit to. Somebody said, talk about where to find mates. Girl, if I knew where to find a man, I would not be single. However, according to the Houston social media, if a woman is looking for a good man, a single man, she needs to be physically attending the churches that are here in Houston and the bars at the fancy hotels. Now, I don't feel like I need to be out here actively looking for a man. If I end up at one of these places and a man is there and we end up meeting, then okay, great. But I'm not actively seeking. I feel like when you look for something, you're gonna find something. What you find may not be what you need. Someone asked, or someone said, talk about New Year's resolutions that I've actually stuck to. I honestly just looked at my list the other day of things that I put on it, which I hate calling them resolutions, but whatever. The biggest ones that I stuck to were saving. I have a certain amount of money in my head that I want to have saved by the end of the year, and I'm managing to do that. And then the other thing is reading. So I have a book that I started. I have not finished it, but I have been purposely setting time aside to read a page or two in the book a week. Now, a week is pathetic because some people like Shaw read multiple pages in a day. I just cannot dedicate. I'm not there yet. Eventually I will be, because God is working on me and he know I want to be an avid reader, just like I've always wanted to be a runner. I ain't. And probably honestly will never be, but I aspire to be. So yeah, reading and saving money. And while we're talking about it, go ahead, comment down below what was on y'all's list of things for 2023 that you wanted to accomplish that you have so far stuck to in the year. Another topic was body confidence. Honestly, you know, like they say at their speeches, I give all praises to God. I give them all to God, but then I give them to my mama. Because as a child, my mama has always told me, you are black and you are beautiful. So I honestly feel like she said it so much to me as a child, and even as a grown woman, she says it all the time. Like every time I talk to her, she compliments me, and she don't even just do it to me, she do it to my brother. My brother could post his big foot in his Instagram story and she gonna be the first one to comment talking about, ooh, them toes looking good. I swear to God, I'm not lying. But yeah, honestly, my mom, if it wasn't for her and her word, her positive attitude and her words of wisdom, I probably, I don't know what my self-esteem would be. However, it's high, and like I said, my mom, in addition to, she taught me to be confident in who I am. And as far as like the body positivity, it's my body. There's only so much I can do to it myself without like having surgery, and it's not where I'm at in my life. Also, I've accepted that I am not 18 anymore. So the body that I had when I was 18 is not the body that I'm gonna have right now at 38 3/4. So whomever wants to be with me is not gonna, the flaws that I see, they won't see them. Because as women, we critique ourselves. We are the worst critics of our own body. So the issues that I have with my own body, the man that's meant for me will not see the issue, will not have issues with my body. He won't see the things that I see wrong with my body. Hell, he better not see anything wrong with his body if he in my face and he trying to love me, and that's what I'm just saying. And then as far as health, you know, the older we get, I have once again accepted we don't lose weight the way that we used to. I could work out way more than what I do. I randomly do some workouts in my house. I need to work more at going to the gym. I could actually go to the park. I wish I was more dedicated like Shaw. Shaw works out every single day. I would like to have that dedication. I once had it. I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. But if I could get it back, I would love to. But I do some at-home workouts. Nothing that I would be sharing with y'all because it ain't nothing that y'all could just go on YouTube and find yourself. And if there's anybody that y'all follow or watch for at-home workouts, I would love for you to leave it in the comment section so I can try out some new people. I try to eat good. I don't try to eat out all the time. I don't fry a lot of stuff. I don't eat a lot of sweet things. I don't know, girl, God, hell, not hell. I try to do what I'm supposed to. I'm not perfect, so I don't try to fault myself. When I eat something that I want to eat that somebody else may not necessarily feel like is healthy. Okay, we are gonna finish out these questions. I only have 3 left. Okay. Somebody asked, is there a Georgia vlog edition coming soon? Hopefully, yes. I don't know when. If not before, probably at least in October, I will be there. But trust me, heads up, you will know. Somebody asked, is my brother single? He's definitely single. However, I don't think he's dating right now. But you know, if you're trying to shoot your shot, you have to follow me on Instagram in order for you to find out his Instagram, in order for you to, you know, slide in the DM. Good luck and Godspeed. And my last question is, do I regret moving to Houston? Absolutely not. I have been here for over 10 years. And for those of you who don't know, I moved here from Arkansas. I lived in Shreveport, Louisiana 5 years before I came here, born and raised in Arkansas. And I've been here for 10 years. I love it. I mean, aside from the regular stuff that I've talked about in previous videos, this bipolar weather and the traffic, I can't complain. A lot of people complain about the crime. Crime is sky high everywhere. It's not even just contained to huge cities. It's happening in small towns now. And the crime rate in Houston is no more, no less than the crime rate in Detroit, Chicago, LA, San Francisco. It's the same. I don't feel like it's more dangerous in Houston than it is anywhere else. And I like the freedom that I got stuff to do if I want to do it. I just like sitting at home talking to y'all. The only minor issue that I have is when I decide to actually purchase a home. You know, if me and Drake not together and he's then bought us a mansion and I'm still single and I end up buying my own house, is that in order for me to get a reasonable price, one that's not gonna have me living outside of my means, I'm gonna have to go outside of the loop, which is gonna put me like more on the outskirts. Or I shouldn't say outskirts, I should say more in like the suburbs. For those of you who heard of like Katy, Pearland, one of those places that are right outside the actual city of Houston, which I like living right in the middle of Houston. I've lived in the actual city for the past 3-4 years. Before I moved into the actual city, I did live in Pearland. I think I was in Pearland for about 4 or 5 years. So when I leave the city, I'll probably go back to South Houston, not really sure where. All right, boo things, that is it for the most recent up-to-date Q&A. I hope y'all have enjoyed. If you want to do another one, you already know what to do. You need to leave your questions down in the comment section or follow me on Instagram, because I randomly just put up a post and say Q&A and let y'all throw your questions at me. Now, for you to see what I've been working on this whole time, you should have your dinner for the week ready, or if not the dinner for the week, at least your dinner for tonight, or your lunch or your breakfast. This is going to be my dinner the next 2 days. It's just some baked chicken, some rice, and spinach, which is so boring, but whatever. I got my strawberries and my pineapples. And right here we have cucumbers. We have cucumbers and bell peppers cut up with a little bit of Italian dressing. I also got me some ranch to dip my cucumbers in. And then I got some yogurt. This is it. This is the adult me. So this right here is gonna be my dinner or my lunch at work for the next 2 days. And then I'll add all this to that one the next day. I did have enough left to make me a dinner plate. So I'm gonna eat my dinner and wash my dishes, take my nighttime sleepy meds, and then I'm going to bed. If you are new and you enjoy, please subscribe. Boo Thangz, thank you for hanging out with me, keeping me company this evening. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.